Most financial plans are built on an assumption that nobody states out loud, that the person making today's decision will behave the same way 6 months from now. They won't. We talk about our future selves as though they're simply older versions of who we are today. Wiser, more patient, more disciplined, ready to do the things we keep putting off. But psychologists have found something uncomfortable. We don't think about our future selves the way we think about ourselves. We think about them the way we think about other people. Someone we'll become, not someone we already are. Which creates a predictable problem. When you promise to save more next year, exercise more next month, spend less after this holiday, you're often making a promise on behalf of someone who doesn't yet exist. And when that future finally arrives, it doesn't feel like the future anymore. It feels like today, with today's temptations, today's pressures, today's emotions. The decisions you expected your future self to handle become your present self's problem again. This is why so many financial plans fail quietly rather than dramatically. Not because the numbers were wrong, not because the strategy was flawed, because the plan assumed a version of you that was always going to be more disciplined than the one who actually shows up. Every month, in the moment, when the decision needs to be made, you assume that you are going to be more disciplined than who you actually are now. Here's what makes this mechanism particularly expensive. The more optimistic you are about your future self, the less likely you are to build systems that account for your present one. You delay the difficult decision. You leave the spending flexible. You tell yourself you'll sort it out later because future you will handle it. Future you always seems more capable, more disciplined. The people who build wealth consistently often don't trust their future selves. They don't confuse hope with strategy. They don't confuse hope with strategy. They accept that when the moment arrives, today's emotions will compete with yesterday's intentions. So they decide while they're still thinking clearly, not while they're feeling strongly. They automate the savings. They create friction around spending. They make the important decision once, instead of asking themselves to make the same difficult decision every single month. Not because they're pessimistic about who they are, because they are honest about how human beings actually work. Good financial systems aren't built around optimism. They're built around an accurate understanding of human behavior, including your own. So here's the question I've been sitting with. How much of your financial plan depends on a version of you that has never actually existed?